everyone, welcome to another episode of Service for the Community. I am your host, Lauren Culver. And today we have two guests with us. First we have Lisa Kelly. She is the 4-H program coordinator from the MSU Extension, and Chandler Fleming from the Optimist Club. So thank you guys for coming in.
Well, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah. So first off, Lisa, tell us a little bit more about your program.
Well, MSU Extension is a part of the land-grant university system in Michigan. There are land-grant universities in each of the states of the United States, and it's a joint funding program for youth development between the national level, the state level, and what goes on in the counties. My program in the Youth Development Office is to help develop youth in project areas that they're interested in between the ages of 5 and 19, and we are a program that boys and girls can be in the clubs together, families can be in the clubs together, and they can decide on different project areas that they're interested in. It's not just agriculture anymore. My program specifically, 4-H Tech Wizards, is a mentoring program for children who may not have strong family members or parents to start clubs with them, so I recruit mentors, adult mentors, to come in and work with them and work on project areas primarily around science, technology, engineering, and math. And my program is also very funded by the Office of the Juvenile Justice Delinquency Prevention to try and keep kids on the straight and narrow and stay engaged in school so that they can move forward.
Interesting. So these mentors that you're recruiting, what age do you kind of tend to look for?
The mentors that we normally like to seek are adults over the age of 21 because, and we're also site-based, so there's a safety aspect involved. The mentors come to the school and work with the youth as opposed to other programs where they would pick the children up at home or go out and find activities. So it's a very safe environment, not only for the youth, but also for the adults.
Interesting. So with this all, you also mentioned there's scholarships that
yes, any youth that's a member of 4-H in general, that they're a 4-H member, they can apply for different scholarships based on the project areas that they've worked on. So here at Clarkston High School, I know that there's a teacher who has Make a Girl Mania, and there's a lot of girls who are involved in engineering. So if they started a 4-H engineering club for themselves, they could apply to the university for different scholarships that are offered. They can go to different camps. They could also apply to national 4-H scholarships that are actually offered for them in those different project areas.
Wow, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of opportunities for...
There's an awful lot of opportunity. And we're a youth development organization, so that's what the primary goal and vision is to provide opportunities for youth in what that particular youth is interested in so that they can become comfortable with themselves, confident, and be able to seek out successful opportunities for themselves.
Yeah, for sure. So along with the Optimist, kind of similar, you also have different scholarships directly with the youth.
Yeah, we sure do.
Well.
This year we'll be giving out 4 scholarships to kids in the Clarkston area. We're really excited about it, $1,000 a piece, and that deadline is coming up. I believe it's March 18th. So one of the things is we have a website, and we're kind of excited because we redid the website, and so we want to get a lot of hits on it. We got a link to Facebook, so come see us, like us on Facebook. But our website is clarkstonoptimist.org, and it has some things like applications for the scholarship and some of the events that we do in the community.
Cool. So go on that website to sign up.
Yes, definitely go on to the website. Sign up. You know, I'm not 100% positive, but I think in the past, we haven't had as many kids apply as we would have liked. So a lot of people say, well, you know, I'll never get this scholarship, you know, my grades or whatever. But we look at a lot of different factors in handing out those dollars. And sometimes a non-traditional student will qualify for one of our scholarships. So
that's
good.
We also do give preference to kids that are in the high school clubs. So we have a Optimist Club here at Clarkston High School, and we give that a little bit extra consideration. So if you're a Clarkston High School student who's part of the Optimist Club, be sure to apply for the scholarship.
Do they have to be a part of that Optimist Club?
They don't have to. It's not a requirement, but we can kind of give like a little extra points for that.
It's looked good upon.
It looks good upon, yeah.
So you also have an fundraising event.
We sure
coming up.
do, and it's really exciting. The last couple of years we did an event called Denim and Diamonds, which was kind of a Southwestern theme. We took a little turn this year, and we're going to be at the Pine Knob Country Club, and it's going to be called an Evening of Elegance. It's black tie optional, so if you want to wear a tuxedo, you can, and get dressed up, come out. We have a fabulous menu, some great entertainers. Greg Martin from the area is going to do some comedy. He heads up Draw. He's a really funny guy, makes me laugh, so I'm looking forward to hearing his comedy routine. And I think it'll be a really good event. It is a fundraiser, so tickets are on sale. And well, there's a lot of things. We'll have a silent auction and a live auction, some really good events. So we really encourage people to come out to the event and have a good time, but also support a really great cause in the community.
For sure. Awesome. Lisa, tell us more about the mentor program. You kind of mentioned it a little bit. I guess dealing with, we work with Pontiac over there as well.
Yes, the mentor program is a national program, and so we have different counties throughout Michigan that are actually participating in this mentoring program. Here in Oakland County, I have 3 sites, 3 schools in Pontiac that we're working with, and I recruit mentors from all walks of life. Good people surround themselves with good people. So I have members of the Pontiac Optimist Club, coincidentally, who are some of our mentors, and that's how I got involved in the Optimist, and I was very fortunate to meet Chandler at another event.
Okay.
Those mentors, they come in, and the goal is to develop a relationship with the youth. Sometimes they may not have as stable of a family life as we think children should have, and to have an adult come and work with them every week on a different project so that they can learn different skills, they can feel comfortable in their own skills that they're developing, and have someone to talk to, and also know that that adult will be there every week for them. And just through that relationship building, it's amazing to see the different results of students learning to grow and to like themselves, and to realize that they can have a different life that may be what was laid out for them. And they feel empowered to be part of their community. We do a lot of community service with those youth, and it's nice for them to be with other adults who are running businesses, who are doing all of that, and then they get to walk in the parade, or they get to be volunteers for different pancake breakfasts, or go and help people in the community, and that makes them a part of that community as well. And that's something that's usually missing in some children's lives if they don't have a very strong family background.
Yeah, you can just see if someone has someone they can look up to and know that they can count on them, it goes a long way.
It does, it does. And that's what 4-H is about, youth development. It is helping develop youth of all, not just from underserved youth, but also youth in general. It's good for them to have opportunities to build their own life skills and to learn about themselves, and to be put into the community doing service. And working with the Joy Clubs and working with the Optimist Clubs and so forth, it's empowerment for them. So everything we can do to help our future leaders of the world, that's what we're about.
So have you in close with Clarkston, have you guys worked together at all on things?
We just really met last week in a meeting, or was it 2 weeks ago?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So there are definitely some opportunities for us to work together from the Clarkston Club, and kind of coordinate with the Optimist members. There's a lot of interest. Also, one of the things that Optimist here in the Clarkston area is doing is giving away money. And there could be some opportunities for 4-H clubs.
That's true.
Because our big theme is bringing out the best in kids. And so we have about $50,000 that we have the privilege of distributing. So we're looking for people to put in applications. Again, it's on our website, and you can go to our website and fill out an application. And we really give priority to those projects that help kids, bring out the best in kids. But so we're trying to let school teachers know, and Optimist clubs and 4-H clubs and other clubs, to come up with some great ideas. There's money available to make a difference in kids' lives.
Is there a deadline to sign up for that?
I think the deadline will be the end of February.
Okay.
So
it's coming up.
It's coming up pretty soon. February 29th is, maybe if there's one or two that come in late, and we haven't given all the money away, we'll consider it. But really, around February 29th is where we're targeting getting those applications in.
Awesome. So get on that.
Yes, free money.
Free money, you can't beat that. Is there, I think we kind of covered most of what you guys want to discuss. Is there anything else you guys wanted to add?
Well, I think it's about networking. We did meet
Yeah.
through the Optimist Club, but it was because the Pontiac Optimist Club, and I'm a member of that, came here to visit, and we networked there. And they have joy clubs in the Pontiac schools, and I know that you have one here. And we have former 4-H members, 4-H alumni who are actually on the Clarkston Optimist Club board, I believe.
okay.
And so as they grow, they come back, and those alumni, those 4-H alumni, help in their own communities. And so it's not just about, you know, your own community, but it's reaching out into some of those little areas, and that's where it's working for the youth and realizing that we're not only our own community, but our community expands a little bit more, and then it goes out to a global area of interest for those youth, and what they do really affects what goes on in the world. So it's good to network and to meet the other people who are helping kids in their own way. And that's why I was grateful, and hopefully we'll bring other people back onto your show to talk about different
Yeah.
programs through 4-H, through Optimist Club, through the other service programs, so that they can get interested in something that, you know, may work out best for them.
Awesome. I'm so supportive of collaborating. I feel like that's when you really get the best work done, is because you may think of something, it's the same idea, but you don't really know how to complete it, and working together really helps that.
And there's just a couple things I wanted to mention. One
Yeah.
is something that you hit on, the Joy Clubs, which are really elementary-based Optimist Clubs. We want to get into the schools, and we're in 4 of the elementary schools here in Clarkston. I head up the one at Andersonville Elementary. We have a great group of kids. They're lots of fun. We do a lot of fun activities. We do a little bit of education, but we also get out and try to make a difference in the community. We went and sang some Christmas carols at a local nursing home. The kids had a blast. The older people had a blast. And they're really excited about making a difference. Even our club is made up of 4th and 5th graders at Andersonville. So there's other clubs at some of the other elementary schools, and that's just a tremendous opportunity. And even the high school club, here there's a club at Clarkston High School, and you know, a lot of times I have parents say to me, you know, I would like my kid to get involved in something, you know, I just don't know what would be a good fit. It's not too late to go and check it out. It's, I know some of the kids in the group, and the feedback I get is that they're a nice group of kids, they're very accepting, and it's a place for some people to fit in, make a difference, and develop some social connections, and you know, kind of learn a little bit about patriotism and making a difference in the school and the community, and that's awesome.
Cool.
And the other thing I want to bring up,
Yeah.
because we have an oratory contest
Oh,
coming
yes.
up. So I don't know what the deadline on that is, but it's we're going to be having like a 5-minute speech, and it's really cool because locally we'll have a boy and a girl winner. They can win up to $200, and then they can go to the next level, regionals, and make more money. And you know, I think it'd be awesome. A kid from Clarkston, maybe winning a national scholarship, and
Yeah.
that's up over $22,000. So
Wow.
it starts at a local level, work your way up. Great way to make scholarship dollars. So I would encourage a lot of kids to get involved with that. There's money available. I would lean on your teachers. I haven't talked to any of the teachers. Maybe you could get some extra credit for it also.
Hey, that
Say,
would be
hey, I'm going to do
nice."
this contest. Can I get some extra credit?
Especially speech classes. We
Speech
have
classes,
speech classes
English
here.
classes, you
Yeah.
know. So lean on your teachers, participate, maybe win some money, some scholarship dollars, and it's just a great event.
Awesome, awesome. And that stuff like that goes a long way. Like you need skills to present, do things. So that goes a long way.
Who knows? They could be the next you. They could start
Yeah,
out.
that's right.
That's
give you-
true.
Yeah, and then
That's
That's a good point.
next Channel 7 News.
Hey,
Who knows?
There we go. So thank you all for watching today's episode of Service for the Community. If you would like to check out any of the topics that were discussed today, please check out the websites. They are listed below for Optimist Club and for the 4-H program with MSU Extension. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.